waking to a world stripped bare. You step outside and something is fundamentally, impossibly wrong. Nothing appears broken. Nothing appears destroyed. The planet still looks complete, yet one of its most essential systems has vanished. Every insect on Earth is gone, not reduced, not declining, gone entirely. The planet does not react with chaos. It reacts with delay. First hour. In the first hours, almost nothing seems different. Plants remain standing. Fields stay green. Cities continue their routines. But beneath the surface, biological processes have already begun to stall. Pollination stops instantly. Flowers still open. They still produce pollen. They still follow the rhythms shaped by millions of years of evolution. But the exchange never happens. Reproduction pauses mid-process. Entire plant lineages become frozen in time, waiting for a partner that will never arrive. The air feels different, not quieter. Insects were never loud as a whole, but emptier. Motion has been removed from the smallest scale of life. The constant, invisible activity that once filled every space is gone. Animals that depended on insects respond first. Birds extend their search patterns. Frogs and small reptiles fail to find food within hours. Energy is spent without return. Hunger kicks in even before fear sets in. Down below, the soil starts shifting. Insects once moved earth, created channels, and recycled organic matter. Without them, decomposition slows in some places and accelerates in others. Nutrients stop circulating evenly. Material begins to accumulate where it should transform. Everything's still standing, folks. The system just hit pause for a moment. First day. Within days, the absence becomes measurable. Agricultural regions report stalled growth. Fruit trees bloom without producing fruit. Vegetables reach early development and halt. Crops still exist, but their future does not. This is not a food shortage yet. It is a food interruption. Ecosystems begin to unravel through chain reactions. Fish species that depend on insect larvae are losing their entire food sources, which is a big deal. Frogs, birds, and small mammals experience sudden caloric collapse. Predators turn on alternative prey, accelerating imbalance across entire food webs. Decomposition shifts again. Without insects processing waste, microbial breakdown intensifies unevenly. Organic matter releases gases that alter local air composition. The change is subtle but detectable. In a hospital near farmland, respiratory complaints rise, not from toxins. The planet might not see it yet, but life is definitely feeling the decay. Weeks in systems begin to fail together. Soil compacts without insect movement. Rain just doesn't soak in like it used to. Now floods hit hard after storms. Drought follows flooding. Roots weaken as nutrient cycles collapse. Pollination is totally failing, so now we have to step in and help out. Humans attempt to replace what once happened invisibly, but scale becomes the enemy. What works in a greenhouse cannot sustain continents. Livestock feed shortages follow crop failure. Grain reserves shrink. Food distribution becomes centralized, then restricted. A quiet realization spreads. Insects were not optional. They were structural. They provided redundancy. The ability of ecosystems to absorb stress and continue functioning. Without them, every disturbance becomes amplified. Recovery is not simple because there is nothing to replace them. Every living thing has its own unique role to play, and no two are alike. Insects evolved alongside plants, fungi, and animals for hundreds of millions of years. Entire biological architectures were built around their presence. By the end of the first month, stability becomes conditional. After months, adaptation begins unevenly. Wind-pollinated plants dominate. Grasses spread. Diets narrow. Biodiversity is fading away, leaving us with just the bare essentials, What disappears permanently is complexity. Ecosystems lose buffering capacity. Heat waves, diseases, and droughts now cause disproportionate damage. Where once systems bent, they now break. Human behavior shifts. Food production restructures around controlled environments. Insect-dependent crops are abandoned. Pollination becomes mechanical where possible and absent where it is not. Life goes on, but it's a bit careful these days. Every system is running tight with no room for error. Decades later, the planet stabilizes, not recovers. Landscapes are quieter. Flowering plants are rare. Ecosystems are actually pretty delicate, super complex, and can easily fall apart. Humanity persists, reduced in number, narrower in diet, dependent on tightly managed systems. The absence of insects is no longer noticed. It has become the baseline. Children born into this world study insects the way fossils were once studied. Evidence of a past richness that no longer exists. The planet did not collapse. It adapted, but adaptation came at a cost. Insects were never background life. They were connectors, processes, stabilizers. When they vanished, Earth continued. But life became harder to sustain, harder to balance, harder to protect. The system survived, barely.